Let's
we've
get
been
to
waiting
the big
for,
boys.
right?
Let's get to the big boys. The first one is from Aggie Memorial, 20,000 plus projected to be there tonight. It is one of the best rivalries in the nation, and it is Mayfield taking on Las Cruces, a very depleted Las Cruces team. The last time these two teams met was for the state championship game last year in December from Aggie Memorial, and it came down to an extra point that was blocked by Las Cruces to win it 24-23. And so the Bulldogs likely will not repeat for the third time and be three-time champs. We don't know that, but they're missing their quarterback, Cam Miller. I don't think Mayfield's going to have a problem. These games tend to be closer, Charles. I'm going to go with a high-scoring 42-20 win for Mayfield.
I like what you're saying. I got a strange feeling that Cruces is just gonna they're gonna man up. They're gonna say, you know what, everyone's counting us out. Cam is out. Sam Ellis, we have faith in you, and I think they're gonna go in there with 20,000 people and pull off the upset. I'm going for it. Right now. Cruces is going to get the W tonight.
You think so?
Shootout. Cruz is going to win it 45-42.
Wouldn't that be something?
It would be
the
something.
The playoffs would be complete mess if that happened in the 6A world. And I'm telling you, a mess. Who knows where anybody would be seated then, because it would throw some things off. That means Las Cruces would have to finish above Mayfield.
Craziness.
Nuts. Oñate would actually share the title for the district. This would actually come down to a district.
42.
Okay, I'm interested to see if that could happen. I hope it's a close game. It usually is. I'm going with a little bit more of a lopsided win for Kavika Johnson and company.
Yes.
That leaves us to Cleveland High School. The Storm going to take on the Rio Rancho Rams. And this from Lightning Rod Stadium. We will be there live right after this. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff for District 1 6A. And that man right there is having a fantastic junior season. That's Gabe Ortega, and that was a 90-yard touchdown run, and Cleveland can run the football. That's what we know, Charles. Look at this. Look at the pull from Henry Haddis, opening lanes for Jesse Nieto. You have made a stat that I did not know yesterday. 18 touchdown runs for Mr. Nieto this season.
Ridiculous. Adam, I'm looking forward to seeing Gabe Ortega, who's thrown over 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns in the air. He's run for over 600 yards with 7 touchdowns. Then you got Nieto with his 1,100 yards and 18 touchdowns. I'm interested to see Henry Haddis in that line versus Kavika Waters and that Rio Rancho defense. That is going to determine this game. I'm calling it right now. We've been talking about can Easton get enough protection, but I think it's going to be the reverse. I think Rio Rancho is going to have to figure out a way to stop this ground game. They're not a traditional ground and pound set up in a bunch jumbo type of formations. They like the shotgun, they like the pistol, they'll spread you and run it. But that line, make no mistakes about it, Adam, this is a serious big-time line, and I think it's going to come down to that.
I am obviously conflicted here, okay?
Here we go,
I'm obviously conflicted here. Jesse Nieta's having a fantastic season. What I love about Cleveland is how they can run the football. Look how they pull their linebackers, their guards get in and make lanes. You watch it over and over. No matter who's got the rock and who's running it, there's always offensive linemen 10 yards down the field able to do things.
Well, Adam, think about it. The job of the lineman is to get your playmakers into the second level where they can make the plays. Henry Haddis and crew, they do it better than probably anyone in the state. So you have Nieto and those weapons back there all they have to do is beat the linebackers or maybe sometimes even the safety.
Cleveland 7-2, Rio Rancho 9-0. Rio Rancho, what they do well, it's not anything new, Charles. They throw the ball and they throw it well. And Easton Brewer, you can see, does that better than anyone.
Yeah, he's going to sling it.
36 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's why both you and I jumped on your bandwagon, have argued that right now Easton Brewer is Mr. Football. Angela Lujan's having a fantastic season. Brady Patterson is a man amongst little boys.
And you're going to see from the clip, when we're breaking this down, Patterson's everywhere. You got Patterson, you have Lujan, you have Easton Brewer, and notice, no one's touching him. Notice, look, all the time he has. He's sitting back, time to throw the ball.
This should have been the first pick of the season, right?
But good teamwork right there. He came back and fought for the ball. Patterson is just, you know what, he really could make a case for MVP, but unfortunately he got Easton to him. He's going to get most of the credit.
You're right. Brady Patterson, you see, is the go-to target. I think even, Easton Brewer, look at this. I mean, just timing patterns, he can do it. He's deadly with the pump fake. He can go down the field and trust Patterson to make one-handed grabs like that inside the 15. Look at that pump fake. Miguel Barrera sets him free. That's what Rio Rancho does. Charles, what I love too is he'll go through his progressions. A quick blitz, he knows Angelo Lujan is out there in the flat. Let Lujan make a play because you know he will, and Rio Rancho can score in many different ways. This is just patented Bruera. Look at this. This is just placement right here. Find your guy in the back of the end zone, just over the DB.
He's making the right reads.
Brady Patterson.
The big hit on him last year was Easton, who didn't make the right read.
The
So
one,
he threw
the one
22,
I want you to show you is this
where
one
he goes
right
through
here,
his progressions.
Look at this.
Right here.
This is supposed to be a pump fake and go, a post, and it's just not there. And he's going to go through his guys, 1, 2, no, look back, 3, no, and then fire out of the flat.
Nice.
And get your guy. So Bruer doing it better than anybody. Now it's that time, Charles. Time to make a pick.
We care around here, man. Can we get a picture of us caring
I'm going to
around
start.
here?
I'm going to go Cleveland Storm in an upset, 42-43. Cleveland wins it, 2-point conversion.
I'm going Rio Rancho, 10-0, knocking it out.
What do you got score?
49-41.
Come on back, uSports Central.